What is up, awesome people? And welcome back to my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire walkthrough. So in the last episode we encountered Spiritomb, which was a very unexpected encounter, if I do say so myself. I was not expecting to catch that in the last episode. And we also obtained the scanner, which is needed for this part of the episode, which I actually thought I was going to do for the after game, but it turns out I can do it right now, and that is going after the legendary bird Ho-Oh, which is a Johto legendary. So that's really cool that I can do it before the Elite Four, so I don't have to wait and beat them before I can go and do this. So yes, you can obtain Ho-Oh before you do the Elite Four, so if you want to go on and kick the Elite Four's ass with Ho-Oh, then go ahead and do what I did in the last episode, which was go and obtain the scanner from the bottom floor of the Seymourville. I will go over it briefly in this episode and just show you guys where it was and then what you got to do to get either the title bell for Alpha Sapphire players and I think it was the clear bell for Omega Ruby players. Alright, so I'm already at Seymourville. You can fly to Seymourville once you've gone here. I think as well if you examine the sign as well, it makes you available to come fly here. Alright, so obviously you're going to need a surfing Pokemon. If you have not got the scanner yet, you'll need a diving Pokemon. I'm not too sure if you'll need a diving Pokemon for Ho-Oh, but regardless, when you do have the clear bell in your bag, you'll get a little notification saying that the clear bell in your bag seems to be glowing faintly. So this means that the event has been triggered, so you can go after Ho-Oh. Now, I have no idea where Ho-Oh is actually lurking, so if I run into it, it means oh, there it is. Right, over here is where Ho-Oh lurks. So if you have not saved your game yet, I suggest you do so. So I think I saved. I'm going to save just in case I haven't. So once you touch that portal, the battle begins. However, before I do that, I'm going to briefly cover where to find the scanner for those who didn't tune into the last episode, which I do suggest turning into if you haven't already. So if you haven't got the scanner to get your item, or your respective item, as I said, it's Clear Bell for Omega Ruby and Title Bell for Alpha Sapphire. I'll also show where to get Lugia as well for those who are playing Alpha Sapphire. I am also uploading a Alpha Sapphire perspective as well, which is Lugia, which will be Pimp Knight's version that he did. But anyways, to get the scanner, you need to head down here, surf down these stairs, and just press A down here in multiple areas, and eventually you'll find the scanner. It's around this area. You cannot use your dowsing machine underwater, so you will have to spam the A button like a crazy lunatic, but you'll eventually find it if you just search in this area. And for those who are playing Alpha Sapphire and want to know where to get Lugia, just surf over here and there'll be a portal over here. So I think when you come down or dive down, you'll get a message in this area saying that the title bell is glowing faintly in your bag. Just come here, activate the portal here, and Lugia will appear. And as I said, don't forget to save your game, because if you do KO this Pokemon, run from it, or it does get KO'd, as I said, or it KOs you, whatever happens, and it does end the battle prematurely, you will lose the legendary, and you'll feel down for the rest of your life until you reset your game. And it's not a good feeling, because I actually did do that in just second generation with Lugia. I think I ran from it because I ran out of Pokeballs, didn't save my game, saved the game afterwards, and I lost it forever, and I felt really bad, so bad that I restarted my game, even though I had beaten the Elite Four and everything. I just felt so bad. That's how you will feel if you lose it. Anyways, let's get to the point. Head up to the portal. Now, as soon as you step near it, you'll get this text. A mysterious ring is floating in the air. A mystical presence seems to be lurking within it. Would you like to examine it? And you hit yes, and you get this cutscene. And you'll actually get Ho-Oh's theme playing, which was first introduced in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm not too sure how the background sounding. Anyways, Ho-Oh appears. It sits at level 50. It's got the ability Pressure. Ho-Oh is 1 part fire, 1 part flying. It's most likely got Sacred Fire. Would not surprise me if it's got Safeguard. May even have Rest. May even have Recover, which is going to be quite annoying. And I'm not too sure what its last move is going to be. Ho-Oh, on the other hand, has Hydro Pump, Aero Blast, it has Recover, and it's got Rain Dance. So most likely Ho-Oh's last move will be Sunny Day, which is going to be quite annoying. Keep in mind as well, Ho-Oh's moves, very much like Lugia's, will be quite low PP. Sacred Fire I think only has 5 or 10 PP, Hydro Pump only has 5, Aeroblast only has 5, Rain Dance has a few, and Recover only has 15 I think. Alright, I probably should have switched my party around, but off screen I actually transferred a Pokemon from my my Y version, and it's my Venomoth, so I did use this competitively. And it's got Fire Blast. I thought it would have Sacred Fire, but it's very oh, it burnt me. Freaking hell. Well, that's not a good start. Right, so my Venomoth's burnt, but it's not really the reason why I brought it. I actually brought it for Sleep Powder. So if you can put this Ho-Oh to sleep, that'll be excellent. It will preserve some of its PP and will give you an extra couple of chances to catch this thing. Plus, it will make it a little bit easier to catch. Ho-Oh's catch rate, as well as Lugia's, is quite low. So keep that in mind. You probably won't snag it on the first couple of goes. You will definitely need to weaken this thing unless you're extremely lucky, which I am not, and you actually do weaken this quite well. I will probably have to swap out. Okay, I'll go in my Pelipper here and just start throwing a couple of moves at it. I am level 47 as well, so I know I won't be able to one-shot this thing. Plus, if it does throw a Fire Blast at me, it's not going to kill me. So I'm going to go for a Water Pulse here. I might even get a Confusion, which I kind of don't want, because if it does hit itself in Confusion, I'm going to be quite mad. Alright, so that did some nice damage. So it's going to be about 6 hits to it. Ah, it woke up. And it's got Sunny Day, as I thought. So Ho-Oh's a Sunny Day, Lugia's is Rain Dance. So it's going to power down my Water Pulse, which actually is okay with me, to be honest. Another thing as well is Ho-Oh's going to be carrying the item Sacred Ash. Now, I've never actually used Sacred Ash before. I know it sits in your key item, so I think it revives your Pokemon, but it's a one-time use only. Okay, so it's got Sacred Fire and Fire Blast. That's very interesting. Sacred Fire's got a very high chance of burning as well, so that's kind of not good for me. Right, so wow, it's probably turned from a 6-hit KO to like a 12-hit KO. Let's go for a Surf. It's got Punishment. God damn. Yugi's got this as well. So the more boost you have on your stats, the more damage Punishment's going to do. And look at that damage. So freaking awesome. Let's go for another Surf. Sacred Fire coming my way. It'll most likely burn me. Into the red, and it doesn't burn me. That's very interesting. And nice. We're into the red. I'm just thinking, it's got Sacred Fire, Fire Blast, Sunny Day, and Punishment. It does not have Recover. What is this madness? Lugia's much harder to catch. Alright, so this makes my job a little bit easier since it doesn't have Recover. So it's not going to be healing its health like Lugia. That was actually pretty painful to watch. And when I upload Pip Knight's version, you'll see exactly why it was quite painful. Let's go Sleep Powder. Put this Ho-Oh to sleep. So it's down into the red. I've now put it to sleep as well. Another good move to carry with you was False Swipes. Knock it down to 1 health. Then you've got it on 1 health and it's asleep as well. You've got an extremely high chance then of well, not extremely high as per se, but you've got a much better chance of catching it if it's down at that level. So I'm just going for a full restore on my Venomoth here and just bring it back up to full health. Get rid of the burn as well so I don't die because Venomoth can tank Ho-Oh pretty well. Right, so this thing is still fast asleep. Punishment and Sacred Fire physical moves. Fire Blast is a special move, sorry, and of course Sunny Day being a status move. You could also bring Taunt if you'd like. Taunt will work very well with Lugia since it does have that Recover if you get a little bit peeved that the bloody sod keeps going for Recover. That does lower your chance actually of catching it. So putting Lugia to sleep is very much suggested, especially the fact... I was going to say I caught on the first bloody Ultra Ball. So say that would be a bloody first. Well, it goes for a Sunny Day, so the sun's back off for 5 turns, increasing Fire-type moves, base power. Alright, so let's go for the... didn't put it to sleep, you dumbass. I actually caught it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't put it to sleep, so honestly, I didn't think I'd catch it, but, well, there you are. Ho-Oh. I'm pretty impressed, to be honest. Anyways, Ho-Oh's entry was added to the Pokédex. So let's see what it says. Ho-Oh isn't identified in the Ho-Index, so I can't actually read its Pokédex entry. That's awesome. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's cool. Ho-Oh's freaking awesome. I love Ho-Oh, actually. Ho-Oh is one of my favorite legendaries. Alright, give a nickname to Ho-Oh. Nah. Okay, so it's transferred to box 1. Alright. There it is, folks. That is how you catch the legendary Johto bird, Ho-Oh. Now, I'm actually going to transfer Pimp Knight's Lugia over to my game, and you'll need both of those Pokemon to be able to activate another event. So if you've got a friend who has Lugia, I highly suggest that you suck up to them and try and get them to trade Lugia over to your game, or try and get them to duplicate it or something, or trade over it, and if they're going to start a new game, or whatever it takes to get a Lugia, so you can get the 3 other events that will do a domino effect once you have both legendary birds onto your game. I'm not too sure if it works with an X and Y trade. Personally, me and Pink Knight have tried, but the event doesn't trigger, so we don't know if the triggers, it has to be from exclusive free from Mega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, or if it can be from X and Y and we're just missing something else. But I'm going to personally try with both Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire exclusives, and we'll probably go from there. So if it does work, I will put a video up on the exclusive events, which is pretty cool because there's 3 of them. I won't spoil what they are for now, but when we eventually do find out, you'll find out. So anyways, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video, and if you haven't already, make sure to check out my previous Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire episodes. And if you like what you see, make sure to stick around for future episodes. And with that, the next episode that I will put up will be Pin Knight's perspective from Alpha Sapphire of catching Lugia and how to go about that, and his little spiel on it as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that as well, and the next time you meet up with me will be for another legendary encounter, so make sure to stay tuned for that one, and until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!